Hello and welcome to Pepperroot Gaming. I'm Dragoon.
I'm Dirg. Thanks for watching.
Today, the hot potato has been cleaved in two, and each party shall consume half. Uh, the gameplay has been problematic, so we've flipped back and forth. I am going to be playing the game again, and Dirk gets a pass this week.
If the stream broke while I was the one on it, does that mean I lose the hot potato game?
No, it means you get it doubled up. You're gonna have to pay twice.
Ah, okay. Is that like going double Dutch?
Yes, it's exactly like going double Dutch. 100% identical. Okay, so we are going to throw some hives up and get caught up to where we were. This is the beginning of the apiary, which we were constructing outside. And it began outside. It's now going to be fully enclosed. But as far as the game is concerned, that's like good enough. So they're kind of building higher. There's a below ground entrance, and then it kind of extends into the sky a few floors. And then we will roof it off. Let's see. I'm going to throw another one of these hives right here. That's it, right? That's it. And then once they're built, we will start splitting from the hives that are down here. Okay, so we'll let them continue building. That looks dangerous. I guess the floor collapsed here. So now we can just see everyone walking around down here.
No, there was no floor. That was all ramps.
Gotcha.
Ramps got removed. That was like an episode 1 thing.
Was it? I don't remember being able to see the floor here, but I trust you. Okay. So let's buzz on down to these bedrooms down here.
See a DF hack icon in the corner now.
Yeah, I was doing some experimenting since it was my week off and didn't have the opportunity to remove it. I'm not going to use it, but yeah, that's there. We'll mess with that in the future. Okay, so let's take a look at the work orders because I think we ran out of doors, we ran out of furniture, and they were supposed to build more. Yep, they're making more cabinets, coffers, and doors. It's just not done yet.
It says there's 18 doors. Oh no, they completed 18 of the 20 that they were tasked.
Right. Hey, Mother of Chaos, welcome back. Hopefully, issues resolved.
Looks like it. Potato's been passed.
Look at all those nice bedrooms. I'm glad you can see them in their high-res glory.
So spacious.
These very lucky dwarves. All right. So we got some sparring people. Good for them. Everyone's getting upgraded. Oh, yeah. It sounds like another bard. It sounds like that stork is still out there. Let's take a look.
2 of them still out there. It's way up in the air.
Yeah, he's doing not great. Let's see where the other one is. Are they flying
just
together?
Raining blood down.
Right. Quite possibly. 74 and 75. They're both up there pretty good. Okay. So where we last left off, I'm glad I can see them rather than a 4,000 error. Me too. Sounds like a 4,000 arrow is, oops, I broke the stream.
Oops, I broke the screw.
Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's check out down here. So down here, we were attempting to make a drinking straw to more safely pull up water. So there'll be an opening here. That's where the bucket's going to drop down. And as soon as we've completed this to try and make it a little more safe, then we'll remove this grate and allow the bucketing to resume. Though I guess since we do have these open stairwells, maybe it doesn't make sense anyway. We can just remove it. Yeah, why not? Because it's not like they couldn't fly up the stairwell right now. Okay, so I think we got... Yeah, this is now built, so we can start placing some other walls here. And do andesite. We can place this wall here. That is internal. That'll be fine. And that is below. Once that wall is built, we'll be able to step here and build a wall there. That one was just unsuspended. I think we're waiting for the ground to show up here. Oh no, we need floors here. Man, this gets tricky the farther you go up. This is all open space. All right, so we need to add a little more floor. I think that's going to be a wall. Yeah, wall. Okay. And then that's it. That'll complete that section. We might have to wall off that because there'll be a corner entrance there. Wonder how that works. Let's hope we don't find out. Okay. Oh, we should check on the, how many prisoners do we have here? Just all these naked mole dogs? Guess we can probably butcher those. Unless you had other plans for them.
Just a red light district.
Somehow I don't think that would be appropriate for stream. Let's see. Okay, and here is the future Cavern Tavern. Awful lot of mining going on here. It's definitely slowing the game down a bit. Looks like we're only hitting about 37 frames. But, ooh, yeah, we've got some spider silk, so we should be able to spin some of that into web soon.
Don't slow it down too much.
No.
Since it's only miners that are assigned to mining that can accept that task.
Oh, here we go. Agitated by a giant white stork. Well, I'm glad we missed it. But here's that one stork's corpse. Apparently he flew down and got himself beat up. Or he potentially bled to death. Let's see. Yeah, it's splattered with a whole bunch of his own blood. Oop, and some dwarf blood. Dobar. All right, is this Dobar? Nope.
It could be old blood.
Possible. Oh, no,
I
here he
don't
is.
think it's real.
No health problems. 19th
Yeah,
of
that's
slate.
old boy.
Yeah, it is old. So this giant stork has been flying around covered in dwarf blood this whole time. Guess it hasn't rained or anything. But he bit the dust. They dropped all the silver hives on the way to be installed.
There's a lot of bees in that tiny room.
It looks like some of these may have already been split and put in here.
It's pretty quick.
Yep. Sure does. Wow. That's that first floor. And we'll want to resume the construction of these.
It's not
Oh,
what
yeah.
that X is.
Yeah, that's the giant stork detector. Chewed on by boar biter. I missed that. Oh, yeah, these are all canceled. Giant storks, they're a nuisance. Okay, I think that's everything. And just before we take off, just in case this other stork is circling, way up at 60. And at 52. So not so high above the ground. I can't tell if these are old bodies or not.
I think those are children.
It's dark. They might be.
I've noticed in other worlds that the giant birds like to pick up children and drop them.
Dark. Right, well, there's one way to get them down. I think that's forbidden. All right, they should be able to come and get it. Oh, it's just a glove. I was worried it was a full
Someone's
glove.
hand.
Yeah. Yeah. An occupied glove. Okay, how are these hives looking? Requires... Yeah, I think once they're... We can turn these off because we don't want to install anything else out here. We want to move them inside. And these are... A bunch of them are ready to be split. That's excellent. Okay, so these will repopulate. At some point, we can allow them to be collected and then migrate them in here. All right. So we're in late summer. I believe the dwarves come at either the end of fall or the beginning of winter. So that'll be happening soon. We should probably check out crafts and see where we're at there. Apiary isn't quite done, but it's partway there. Still some construction happening. I guess we can put up this wall here, though. Let's go ahead and queue that up real quick. Oh, I think I remember why. I think we were out of obsidian. Yeah, there's blocks here. We'll let them complete that. Yeah. Wall. Empty. Some of the transparencies still throw me off. Yeah, we're going to need that floor. Oh man, more is suspended. I think there's a DF hack tool to unsuspend all, but I have not had enough chance to play with it to, use that confidently.
That would be pretty handy.
Okay, we'll let this get built. And we're going to need a staircase over here so they can get up top.
Scaffolding so you don't have a stairway through the roof.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and get that set up. Surface. Here, we'll go ahead and use some wood. This is light and close by. And away we go. Let's see, who do we have to add to the funeral room? Not that furniture.
Last slab looks like it might not be engraved.
I think you're right. Must have been a misclick.
Maybe there's 2 obsidian ones too on the far right.
You think these ones over here?
Yeah.
Nope, just too dark to see it. You mean suspended? I think so. Yeah, the dog was standing in the way. And then they just dropped this one. All right, guys. Oh, here we go. The Brigade of Naked Elves continues.
That was a human.
Not all of them. Right here, that's an elf.
All of them? There's more than the one guy?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, this is Alu Sea Shrines. And that was not the other naked elf that we had. I believe he had a name that was fitting of his clothing state. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah. But that was someone we invited in for entertaining.
Who, oh, okay, Einod, Dwarven baby. And looks like also does not have any clothes. Okay.
I don't think we can make baby clothes.
But maybe we do need to take another view of the clothing industry. I don't think we've gotten anything there. In fact,
Actually,
I don't recall.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the loom. We do have these items started, so that's all good. Clothier shops, yeah, we don't have anything there. Leatherworking, nothing there. I think they were built and then not scheduled. So how are we doing on stocks anyway? So let's look at cloth. All right, 170 not being used. So plenty to do here.
Lots of wool and silk.
Let's check out thread. 189 available, 495 in use. I assume that's booked somewhere. Oh, wow.
Hospital, maybe.
Oh, I think it's counting all of the spider silk. Hopefully those are actually in reachable areas. Okay. So definitely enough that we can start making some clothes. Oh, I forgot that we have to choose between different clothing types or cloth types.
We have the most in yarn.
I would hope so. Okay. What's your clothing preference?
Usually I do leather. Cloth's fun.
I think
Well,
leather's good. I don't know how much leather we have. Let's check
probably
that
a
out
lot
too.
of it. All those turkeys.
I'm
Sorry,
missing
didn't
it.
we have to? I think we had to butcher some things just to get leather for someone's strange meat.
I think so.
Yeah, and then we had to set up a whole area just for other tanned hides.
There we
70.
go. So not a ton. Only 5 turkey hides. Okay, well, with 70 we can still get started. So we probably
Still
should.
more leather than cloth.
Okay. I think leather robes will be like kind of like a whole body covering and kind of make them happy. We could start there, or we could start just trying to crank out a whole set.
I believe cloaks cover the most area. So they also come with hand covering and head covering.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get some leather cloaks going. So helpful. Hate it when that happens. Leather cloak. What do you think? 30?
I'd probably set it to a make until you have 10 available. You're looking for the less than, greater than, equal, or not equal.
Yeah. Thanks. Less than 10. Amount of tan hides is greater than 10. Make. Actually want to
You got to hit the plus button to add those.
Right.
There's suggested conditions.
I want to actually have them make instead of 10. You can see how much I've used this. Jeez. I want to have them make like 12. Basically overproduce a little bit.
Then you want to go into the previous window.
Okay. Oh, and then change it here.
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Thank you for the crash course.
What a good for. Crashing things.
Seems like we have a lot of animals here that could be culled a little bit.
Hey, Purple Oak.
Welcome. Let's see.
Probably could do another pass on the butchering.
Yeah, I think it's probably time. Let's see. Pets and livestock. I was going to get rid of the naked mull dogs.
Go for it.
Okay. And we have a ton of bunnies. I don't know if they actually produce that much meat or anything else.
Remember them producing anything. I think they were just pet options.
They're just vehicles of murder. That's awful. All right, so we have a male. Let's see. All right, we have 3 males. Oh no, a bunch more. They're just not sorted. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, we have a bunch of males. I think we can probably call... I know you had a magical algorithm.
I would say keep at least 4 males.
Okay.
Start by butchering the males before going on to the females then.
One, two, three, four.
It's on society for the turkeys.
Yeah, looks like we have plenty of hens. That should be fine. All right. And a ton of puppies. Male dogs, or the male naked mole dogs. Well, all the naked mole dogs. We don't even have a breeding pair of horses. I don't even know why they must have come in with the migrants.
Yeah. Lots
Okay.
of dogs to be trained.
Yeah, I think we're just at the war dog phase. I don't know that we need any hunting dogs at this point.
I think we've probably got enough hunting dogs.
Should make some modifications and make war goats. All right.
Back when in Classic, being able to do it for any animal.
Yeah. The true dogs of war.
It was a mod, or that was vanilla.
I think it could be vanilla. You had to just edit the raws. Pikemen. Mechanisms. More sparring. Eradicate the monsters. Do we even have the caverns open right now? It's the refuse, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And does it take clothes? Item types? It does. We have to wait for some
Only
people
if
to
they're
clean
marked
up.
as garbage.
Oh, we got this. These are pretty trashed. I think they'll get moved eventually. Okay. So now that we have that taken care of. I don't see anyone making any leather yet. I'll have to check in on that in a little bit. And I think we started making some bone crafts, right? Decorate with bone. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. This human bard? I guess we took him in.
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Or I'm sorry, was that her? We took her in. A legendary animal dissector. That's a unique trait to be very skilled in. Well, good luck.
Find dissected squirrels pinned to boards.
Right. Tons of barrels, thrones. Oh, yeah, I think we were going to start decorating the Cavern Tavern as well. Probably jump back down there and see how that's doing. They're just placing their last of these. can... No, we gotta wait for that one to get built. Okay. We have quite a lot of space to work with. What were you envisioning?
Greatest tavern ever.
Okay. How can we accommodate that request? Greatest tavern ever. Well, maybe we need to prioritize some of this. Go to 1 here, and let's try and get these cleared out first. I think we can start working with that room. And then we're going to need pedestals, right? We're going to want to have some nice artifacts in here. And probably some
Sure.
statues. Do we even have any? No.
Don't remember setting it up.
No, we need some statues, and we're probably going to need some display cases. I don't think we have any of those either. Nope. Okay. Well, let's get those queued. Make a display case. 10 ought to be good. And let's do the same thing for statues. When I think we do have a lot of billion. Do you want to try and make them out of billion or silver?
Sure.
I like that. That sounds good. Let's check out what we have. Bars. Yeah, 13 silver still. Or lead. I like routes with lead. I don't think we can really use lead for anything else. I think some lead statues sounds
It's
pretty
fine.
cool.
Statues are only going to be moved once, so carry weight's not that big of an issue.
Right.
Not like a lead wheelbarrow.
All right. Make lead statue. And yeah, 10 sounds good. So we'll get those going. Ooh, a masterpiece, nice mechanism.
Nice.
Oh no, the stray naked mole dog has forgotten her training.
Because she lost her brain.
I don't think that's how that works. And we might need to queue up some more jobs for this. I think we have a pretty limited amount of wheelbarrows, which controls how many jobs are spawned from this station here. Yeah, 8. Do 12. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which only allows... Yeah, so we'll extend that a little bit. So with the extra wheelbarrows, it should spawn more jobs. I actually just heard of a bug. You should check this out. Okay. I heard when you change stockpile settings, you can have the barrels and bins reset, which you typically want at 0 to get around a bunch of bin challenges. But okay, looks like that's rolling. It seems to be a little more productive. That may be just a observation bias, but we'll see. Man, are we actually training in here? Not individual? Incredible.
That's what all those sparring reports are coming from.
Yeah, leading a shield demonstration. Some of them are doing individual. Watching a wrestling demonstration. Sorry. So this guy's leading a wrestling demonstration. He only has one watcher. Is he wrestling with himself? And what does that look like? Now they're sparring. We just had a lower health. I wonder if he caught a stray hammer. Yeah, I will now demonstrate this move on myself. Don't try this at home. All right. There we go. I'm actually starting to clear this area out. And I know we're going to want it smooth. So let's go ahead, get that area smoothed. Oh yeah, we're on priority 1. That's probably not ideal, but we'll let it go for the small area.
Send everybody down there to do it.
Right? Winded and how? Why is she winded?
It's a long flight of stairs.
I guess. She's covered in Dobar's blood. Everyone's got Dobar's blood. Oh wait, this is Dobar.
Ceilings collapse if there's no connections to anything that would hold it in place.
Oh yeah, ceilings can collapse, but so far we have we haven't encountered that yet, and hopefully we won't. Except when giant storks crash down on the floor and knock out trees, and then they all collapse, which has happened already several times. And, you know, I almost feel like we should have a more controllable entrance into the caverns. I think we set this up kind of like a little fail-safe. I almost feel like we should open this up, flatten it out, and be able to control. That's maybe a next time thing. I'm going to come up with a design for kind of ways to streamline our entry into the caverns. Get these monster hunters out here, able to kill, you know, monsters. They're doing a number on these cave hoppers, though. These cap hoppers. They're just dead all over the place.
Then missed the wall.
Yeah. Just slam into it. Oh no, it looks like they're caught in spider silk. Yep, cap. An olm remained, so an olm got tied up in the web and died. These are some nasty spiders. I hope we never run into them. Why are these getting canceled again? You will install these hives.
So flying around.
Let's take a look at the cancellation.
That's where all the billing went. Ages.
Yep. We did request a lot of those.
Didn't realize it was 3 bars per cage. I thought it was just 1.
That's a lot of stretching. You're gonna get the bar stretcher out for that. And while we're here, let's go ahead and throw this other corner piece in here before I forget. Don't think you can get out of these jobs so easy. All right, we'll clear out that cancellation, and then we'll see what happens after that. Man, a whole bunch of rock jugs.
It's like a magazine.
I did set you up.
Dwarf might have under his pillow.
Yeah. I knew you would probably say something. It wouldn't take much provocation. Where's our butcher? Right here. All right. So we got some turkey fat. Oh, and that's getting picked up. That's all getting cleaned up. Oh, they cleaned up that stork as well. Looks like it got butchered. I
Cool.
just found its skull somewhere. Here we go. Agitated giant white stork skull.
It's still agitated.
Even in death. All right.
Might be time to make a second farmer's workshop.
I think you're probably right. We got the 2 stills, fishery. I think they're just here, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess we can just dig a little bit farther into here. I want to interrupt those bedrooms. It looks like we have room. I mean mine. Whoops. That will get a little symmetry. Oh, you know what? That's the other thing I was going to do is set up some deep cave production. I don't know if I have not yet tackled to see whether above ground farming and below ground farming, how much of a variation there is. I know in the patch notes it says below ground farming is much more productive, but I don't have any numbers on that. Do you?
No numbers. I've never really seen need for it. Like our food is doing just fine without worrying about it. Like, you do you.
Well, we're getting to the point where it's kind of fun to experiment. You don't think?
True. Those 2 turkeys get butchered.
And one of the nest boxes has eggs. But they are all claimed, which is good. And this one's already forbidden, so that one did get caught in time.
One more clutch.
A great save.
And the bottom. 4th year.
I didn't think we'd make it. I mean, I did kind of think we'd make it. I hesitate to say, but I feel like there hasn't been quite as much trauma as I would normally expect. I mean, there's been plenty of the early game trauma, but, you know, we got
There
attacked
hasn't
by...
really been anything rough since the first goblin invasion.
Right. She heard the mountainous tummy.
Making soup.
Yeah, just hanging out in the hot tub. Let's see. Competent swimmer. I bet you're doing great in there.
It's not up to 7 yet, so it's like kiddie pool.
Can you? This is terrible. So your 2 skills, right? Your primary skills. You're a competent swimmer, but then your other biggest skills, you're an adequate gelder. Like those are the 2 things. Like before she came and started swimming in the lake here, her biggest skill was that she was a gelder. Can you imagine what poetry you could make about gelding? That sounds awful.
Did she go to school for that, or is it a natural skill?
Yeah. Good question. Yeah, she's naturally gifted. I don't know. Any war dogs? Okay. I see some wandering animals out here. But maybe they're just straying from the pasture. The miller has been stung by a honeybee. Say it ain't so. Comes the brakes, kid. Oh, some tetrahedrite. Wheelbarrows and mechanisms. Whole bunch more turkeys. Ah, here we go. Instruction to the hive. Item blocking site. Hunter cancels hunt. Could not find path. I assume that means they were trying to hunt one of the storks or something.
Hopefully that's the case. They're not just stuck somewhere down in the caves.
Knives. It was this guy, I think. Or it was triggered from here, so I think he was there at the time when he realized he couldn't reach it. Okay, that got built. On the stairs got built. Excellent.
Or on the floor. Yeah. It's like a big umbrella.
Yeah.
All beehives have an umbrella, right?
I mean, what's a beehive without an umbrella?
Beehive not in a tree.
True. We're going to need to get some more microcline blocks. All right, well, we'll place what we have. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and let's see. What do our stocks look like as far as microcline? Stones. Can't wait until there's a collapse all. Go.
Some of these may be in use, though.
Yeah. Well, we should have at least some. Did see that there was some. Let's queue up another order for those. We don't have any more, right? Yeah, I think those are one-time orders.
Stone block.
Thank you.
Rock block, maybe.
Yep. The intermittent switching of those always drives me crazy. I think they need another pass on that. Nine. Okay. And that should give us enough. Ooh, somebody became an actual hammer lord. That's nice.
Even MC.
I think we need to get this stuff out of here. I think we need to have this pile give to the other one.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, we need that to start getting
that.
emptied out. All right, view stockpile. We want to give to this one, I believe. Oh no, we already have the bones getting stocked up here, so I think we can just give it to here.
Is that a quantum stockpile, though?
Well, now I gotta exit all the way out to check.
It is.
So I think we want to give it to there.
You could also assign that to pull from it. You might set up 2 jobs.
Yep, I was just about to do that. Thank you. Take from this guy. Well, all that's left of the naked mole dogs. Guess somebody's on the way down to get them.
It might just be the current task.
Yeah, I believe the butcher's going down to grab them. In fact, we can find out. Collect webs. I should check on that. Make sure they're not just browsing through the caves. Here we go.
Slaughter.
Uzo, the human dancer. You always get all the worst jobs, huh? Yep. Dragging that naked mole dog.
Nice to see he's pulling his weight.
Well, this one is actually still semi-wild. So it means it's partially trained, so it's probably going to behave.
They should all behave.
Some of them have reverted. So well behaved. Now, for those of you that have a twitchy stomach, now might be the time to look away.
He's pulling away.
Blammo!
Dead waiting on the leash.
None of this dog comes in looking for scraps. And I didn't see any gore that time. Usually there's a lot more flying around. Yeah. But here we've got prepared lungs, heart, intestines, liver, tripe, sweetbreads, spleen, kidneys.
Had a lot of parts.
Yeah. A decent amount of skin. Bone. Okay. And I think we were trying to excavate to get a little more obsidian too.
You've got a new thing on the top left, new icon there.
Oh no.
Depression.
It ain't so, Deton.
That guy.
And from what I remember, depression is not recoverable, correct?
Should be, I thought. I thought just had to make him happy.
Lonely after being taken away from friends for too long, dejected after being unable to pray, unable to acquire something for too long. Remembering being caught in the rain. Let's see. Thoughts. Go to memories. Those are the long-term ones. Remembering being caught in the rain. Wow, it got committed to memory. Was so upset about being caught in the rain that it became a permanent memory. They still dwell on it.
He's accepting it, though.
Yeah. Sad, dwelling upon a ghost and a dead body. Gratitude for establishing the wooden guild. Wonder. communing with their god, it sounds like. Accepted remembering trauma. So they're getting through it, but they're having a hard time. That's a lot of dead creatures though. I think we definitely need to move the corpse stockpile. I think we talked about that before. Never really followed through on that.
Just delete it and make a new one somewhere else.
Yeah.
They stop bringing things to it in mid-time.
I got carted out here instead of the leather worker. I guess they're pretty close.
That might be a catch-all instead of just refuse.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, I think there is a way to sort those out, but I can't remember what it is. I know we don't want the tanned hides because they're not tanned yet. Ah, fresh raw hides. There we go.
A glob too. We want that fat for soap making.
Yep. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's not a skeleton in a bin. It's just a bin in this pile for some reason. Got it. Okay. Well, where do you want to put the new refuse pile?
Far away. Maybe the northwest corner where we've got the corpse pile.
It's probably a good idea. So, oh, I guess our corpse pile is full, so there's... Well, I guess we can even this out.
That area might also be assigned for gathering plants, so they might be seeing all these corpses.
Sure is.
Yep.
So maybe we don't put that in there either.
Move both.
Yeah.
Maybe right on top of the volcano, put a bridge and then attach a lever to it.
Or we could just declare it a pit. Just have
You could,
toss all
but
the
then you
stuff
have
in
to
there.
assign all that stuff as trash. But if you cap the volcano with a bridge, you can assign the bridge area to the not dumping spot, but I can't think of the word. Stockpile. You can assign that to the stockpile, so they dump the stuff on the bridge, and then the bridge can retract, dumping everything into the lava.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Hmm.
It is a long way up, though.
Yeah,
It's pretty
and
steep.
arguably unsafe. I feel like maybe we should find a better way up.
Drinking straw.
Yeah. I mean, come up the
Or a
top of this
bridge
thing.
from that one.
I think so. Yeah. So here's the top. Yeah, I think we can come up through the center here. And bridge across. That sounds great. Let's see. We're going to want to dig stairs. And we're going to have to widen this out once we get up to this top here.
We could just knock off that whole layer.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's channel this area. That'll take it down to this. Give us the room that we need to come across to here. Yeah, I like that. Wonder how long before those get assigned. Where does this end up? Okay, yeah, they can come out right through here.
Have to go outside at all. So the number, boy, words, Dirk. Priority is 4 is what all the cavern tavern was set at.
Except for the section that was 1. So we'll... But yes, I hear you. I always want to say undesignate, even though that's not what you want to do. Okay, leave that there. That there. Tanner better get to work. We might want another Tanner as well.
Double up on all the workshops now.
Yeah, I think you're right. Get those queued before we continue on with more of the nonsense.
Nonsense.
Ooh, a sterling silver one. Let's see. Why not? All right, build workshops.
Is it for the sterile environment for butchering?
Exactly. See, you get me. That was the tanner. Then we needed another farmer. Got 2 stills. I don't think we need another fish workshop. We have 3
No one's
stills.
fishing at all.
Tanner, kitchen. I don't think we need another kitchen just yet. Okay. I feel good about that. Sorry, what's forbidden here?
The iron bolt. Stray shot by a goblin, probably.
Guess so. Man, that's a tricky shot on the grassy knoll.
It was that one invasion that we got some in the fort, though.
Yeah.
It may have been sitting there a long time.
Did somebody finally clean up that shirt? They did. I'm sorry. Joe Moss is still sitting here. Oh my god. Okay, that's all happening. Looks like they're going to start carving this out. Let's head back down to the coolest tavern. Okay, this has been smoothed. Let's see if any of those statues have been built. Oh, yeah. So I want to nest them. I seem to recall something about how they have to be kind of adjacent to them to appreciate them. So that way when they're coming in, they kind of have to be adjacent to any of these to get into the room.
Yep.
And then I think we want to set up a viewing area for the display cases. I think we want to do Oh, don't have display cases yet. Taking a nap right there, huh?
So right next to him.
Ooh, it looks like the other statues have been done. Ooh, alert.
The dwarves.
Oh, caravan. Welcome, Dumed. Oh, it's the actual dwarven outpost. Excellent. Let's hop back up here. All right. I know we started making a bunch of things. We had some mechanisms that were somewhat worthwhile. Oh, and then we needed to get some of the bins.
Gem bin. 17,000, jeez.
Finished
Too
goods.
bad you
Finished
can't
goods.
split that.
Yeah, that's the trouble with bins. Well, here we go. This one's only worth 2,000. Man.
Save that one for decorating, I guess.
Yeah. Here we go. It's another gem bin. 2,000. Cloth bin. I don't think so. We need it. Ah, man, I wish I knew it was in these finished good one.
Quite a few of them.
These are probably our bone decorated items. I think
Were we
they're all...
decorating items or furniture?
You know, that's a great question. The fact that we have so many makes me think that we were decorating items. Here's another gem bin. Well, I know we don't need the gem bins, so I feel good including those. Anything else you want to get rid of?
I was just going to say, corpses worth anything?
I guess we should decorate some of these goblets, huh?
Yeah.
Next on the list. We have one musical instrument. We should probably make more of those. There's always so much more to do. Okay, well, I think
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Not like we need much from the dwarves anyway.
Right.
We're pretty self-sustainable.
I think drinks are getting a little thin, but that's easy enough to purchase.
That might be a seasonal dip. Fruit just started dropping.
Yeah. All right, you were scared by the stork. Wherever it is. One's by the edge of the map. Man, these storks. I feel like we should set up the... Words do get real muddy towards the end of the evening. Mark's Dwarves. We should set up the Mark's Dwarves on a patrol outside because they can start just taking pot shots at it.
We could set up sniper towers.
Not a bad idea. Gonna have to be a tall one.
What was that little rain puddle? It's like just one single cell. somewhere.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was going to say, these better be collectible areas. There's a lot of fruit lying on the ground here. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of mechanisms in here to sell from last time.
On storks.
I think that was reading the book or meditating to his god. I can't remember.
Even meditating is for training.
Yeah, worship. Now,
Is the other farmer? Good.
I was going to say, we were told that the dwarven caravan had arrived, but not seeing them. Let's make sure they're not getting murdered somewhere. Guess we should have looked into this. Apparently Edem is a guest who's listening to poetry and happens to be a dwarf zombie. So he's a sentient zombie, which is pretty rare. He's listening to poetry. Oh, I hit listen to poetry. I want to go to the creature. Doesn't feel anything after talking to an acquaintance. After watching a performance. Ooh, joining a conflict. Hopefully no one's fighting in here.
I don't see any blood.
I like unbelievably strong, incredibly quick to heal, incredibly tough and agile, susceptible to disease. Well, yeah, you'll have that. Okay. I'm glad that after death he was able to keep up his relationship with his wife and multiple children.
His children from before death.
Interesting. Okay, well, back to the dwarves.
Got a new announcement thingy. The donkey. I think that means that they're setting up shop.
Oh, good. I was worried that they got lost. Oh, they don't have a caravan with them. Just a camel.
And a donkey. Doesn't look like it's blocked off. They should be able to get through.
Yeah, and we didn't get an alert that they could not. So
I haven't checked in the Steam version, but in Classic there was a way to check the pathing availability for caravans.
I think that is not in here yet. Pray to Labus. And I was going for a drink, you know. After a hard day praying. Got imbibe. He brought his trusty swords dwarf. And a mace dwarf.
Oh,
And there's one heavy bin, I guess. Oh no, here's that other mole dog. Good luck, buddy. Oop, do you have it? He's got it. Come on, buddy. Get to the depot. Ooh, I see some fine dwarven cheese.
Dating again.
It's very holy. Doing a quick stop at the... There we go.
Okay, there we go.
I didn't think he was that far away. Here we go. Trade. Okay. A lot of wool. Feel like we probably want to take that. A lot of wool.
Can split the stuff in the bins now. Just not carrying the whole bin.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Mark all. No. I don't think you can get it out without dumping it or without selecting the things individually.
Select. Those are rough ones.
Well, and this is DF hack too. Interesting.
That's why it's available.
Yeah, these are all rough.
I saw some cut ones. Cut threes.
Yep. Well, I mean, we don't need the bin. We can sell the bin.
Right. Better to cut or sell the cut ones before the rough ones.
Right. We won't.
One of those bins also has our raw green glass in it.
Oh, good catch.
Want to sell those since we don't have sand on the map.
Yeah, definitely good check. Or good catch. Let's see what they have first before we go through checking everything. All right, so a boatload of cloth. Don't think we need any food. Don't think we need any leaves or fruit.
We're good on thread and cloth, I think.
No booze. I guess they couldn't fit it on Camelback. Not the most impressive caravan I've seen.
No musical instruments either, or weapons or tools.
Yeah.
These are quite a few categories.
So I'm tempted to take either the leather. Yeah, I think we could use more leather. Oh, there's another one.
She could collapse the bins.
Ah, collapse a single bin. Let's see.
Oh, you can.
Well, that's DF hack.
Oh,
Oh, we don't need the cloth.
nice.
Cloth, 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 cloth. Oop, there's
So-
another leather.
Just a couple other ones left. collapse all bins. So it says before the
Oh,
bin
yeah.
name.
Leather bin.
Third down.
That's great. See, this is why we need DF hack in our lives. Dirg insists on everyone being a big leather daddy. So be it.
It's not all turkey leather though.
I mean, you could set up different like leather guilds. You can be like the turkey belly or the turkey leather sneeches versus the ostrich leather sneeches.
Or we set it so only loincloths are made out of turkey leather.
There you go. Now you're thinking. Okay. So we are trading too much. We're giving him this whole bin, which I think we can probably do. Don't want that one because it has the glass in it. So that's a no.
He's got a huge profit. He's already green.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to... Well, whatever. You can just trade it. Ah, wonderful indeed. Okay, a bunch of leather cloaks were made. Here we go. More storks. Swooping down again. I think we just got a station out here again.
My kill command. Chase them around until they get down. Squad per bird, maybe. They're both being chased.
Yeah. All right, Monster Squad. Your kill order is that one. He looks like he was swooping down.
Hungry.
Yeah, right?
As if we caught him in a cage. Still reading those up.
All right, while they're busy trying to smash an idiot stork. Only two more,
Just
huh?
two.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I don't think we found a whole lot more. And we stopped, I stopped looking since I was holding the ball last.
Did set up a mining order for it, though. Whether the IOD was high enough. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I think we just didn't get a whole lot.
It's a lot more to shave off.
Yep. That looks dangerous enough, right?
That's all a different type of stone.
Oh yeah, it's alunite. That's obsidian.
Good stuff mixed in there.
Oh no, dehydrated. Oh, up in a tree.
What got picked up?
Yep. Well, you'll have that. That sucks.
No one will ever get his body down
I mean, I guess.
until a lumberjack cuts the tree and dies to it.
Oh, yeah, we'll set that one to be cut. Somebody's coming to do it now.
I think there's probably still someone who's set to only do lumberjacking. Tree felling. What would you call that job?
Uh, wood cutting?
Sure.
I mean, I think it's
That
wood
sounds
cutting in the
better.
game, but yeah. We're taking our sweet time getting here. Needs window. Oh, that's why they're not building display cases. We need to make podiums or something.
Right. Pedestal.
Yeah, that's the word.
Wooden pedestal. Or wooden pedestal.
Cancels install colony. Interrupted by giant stork.
Wonder if it's trying to knock people off the platforms.
It's a real thick tree. You are a woodcutter, right? There we go.
No injuries.
Sorry, Ed. Let's check in on these squads.
Check their equipment too. It's the equip button under the squad menu. So we're missing a bunch of stuff. Lots of armor needs to be made.
Yeah. Yeah, on both sides. Oh, even enough axes or hammers. Well, more silver hammers. That's not what I wanted. I don't remember what we assigned them. Wow, individual choice. Oh, and there's where the other hammers went. Guess that makes sense. Well, then for next time, let's go ahead and make some silver hammers. Silver warhammers. I think 10 ought to be good. Let's see what these storks are. Ooh, coming in low. They move so slow, and sometimes they'll just stop. It makes me wonder, are they just like, they just hovering? Like, they'll like fly around and then they'll just stop in place, hover around for a while.
Isn't
No
that how
fun,
large birds do it?
I guess. No fun presents for Dirk to have to take care of next week. Yeah, I mean, not intentionally. Happy little accidents. See, just sitting here hovering. I'm gonna poke it with a stick. Do something. What about the other one? Ooh, here we go.
It's energy expensive.
Ooh, I don't know what just happened, but our FPS just went from 23 back up to 100. Oh, because we're paused. Good reason, I guess. I guess when you follow, it automatically pauses. I didn't realize that happened. Oh, yeah, see? Come on down. Get him. Get him. He's right there.
Going. Jeez.
The water's fine. Come on down. See, they're waiting for him. And then I think he's not reachable anymore. So then oh, here we go. Nice. One down. I'm sorry. Competent Marks Dwarf.
Good. Let's send them to help out with the other one then.
Yeah. So he doesn't have anything in the quiver. So I believe he just bashed him to death. Let's see. The Marks Dwarf. Yep. He's just smashing him to death with a crossbow. No wonder he's rusty. Oh, she. No wonder she's rusty. Smash, smash. Okay, well, I mean, that's one way to get rid of a giant stork. Okay, going back to their combat orders. Let's check on the other one. Come on, you wuss. The most illegal move I have ever seen. I know, right? I guess, we haven't made any bolts, so we didn't really equip them to be able to use the crossbow properly. Yeah, I think the only illegal move is fish hooking, I believe. That's true. If you run out, you empty your clip, you still got one throw left. Hypnotism. I would agree that hypnotism is illegal. It's not a fair fight. Oh, he's coming in for a landing. The slowest landing ever. Oh my God, come on. They've been terrorizing us for so long. Oh, thanks for joining us, Mother Chaos. I hope you enjoy your first time back at work.
Good luck with it.
Yeah. I've heard that the first day is rough. It gets lonely, you feel real homesick, real child sick. But it does.
You're setting her up.
I'm not trying to. Have a good night.
Good night.
All right, prow flicker. You win this round. And I think we're getting close on time, so let's check on some of these labors. And let's look at wood cutting. Yeah, only selected does this. I think we'll want to move that back to... Did I not do everybody?
They should stay on only select to do it. But you just handled the way it should be done.
Okay.
Changing it from red to green so that those people individually aren't only assigned to it.
Got it.
It'll be in the bar getting drunk when there's no trees to chop.
All right, so we got plenty of hair. The leather works are going. Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, making the cloaks. Oh, I think we need another tannery. That's one of the things I meant to build.
Yep. Oh, was that a leather worker down there?
I didn't catch it. Farming. Tanner. Sterling
Farming
silver.
used to be assigned a job too, since that's not a work order.
Right. I know we want this to happen kind of fast so they don't rot. So I'm going to go ahead and queue 2 of them up. Let's take a look at the stocks and see what we have for blocks. Obsidian blocks. There we go. All right.
Those are all buildings. The stocks doesn't differentiate between something that is used in building or...
Yeah, that has bitten me so many times. $13 obsidian. No more obsidian blocks. They didn't get made yet.
Did they get assigned to make it?
You know, I thought so.
I remember you doing the microclean, but the obsidian.
I think we were doing obsidian or a microcline across the top too, so we can... I don't know if it'll let us finish it, but let's see. Yep, doesn't have access to it yet, so until they build those. All right, well, the materials are there for next time. Ooh, some more eggs. Go ahead and forbid those.
I forgot about that video, Aaron.
Oh, no.
That's a classic.
I'll have to check after the stream. Now I'm worried. Right,
it's not a risky click. You're good.
Okay. Never mind. I was going to say something else that was actually going to be inappropriate. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's been fun, if not chaotic.
Have a good night.
Bye.